Today we're going to talk about a little Mediterranean island country called Malta. So Malta has three islands called Malta, Gozo, and Comino. Malta is the biggest one. As you can see, the capital city is here, the Dingley Cliffs, and most of the other cities are here. So Gozo has Gozo is the second biggest island that it has touristic attractions too, but not as the biggest island, Malta. And the third one, Camino, it doesn't have many touristic attractions like Gozo and Malta, but it's like a bridge between these two big islands. So the visas in Malta is 80 euros for adults, 40 euros for children under the age of 12. That means if you are 13 years old, you have to pay 80 euro for yourself, and it's free for the children under the age of 6. Traveling. So if you want to go to Malta, it's around 50 and 100 euros, but it changes about where you live because this is the cheapest flight. For example, if you live in China, if you're living in China, you might have to pay $500, which is expensive. So, and the road trips. The road trips is about the inside of Malta. So, for example, you want to go from Malta to Gozo, uh, except the casinos see the ship tours, ship traveling. You will use the land, so you will use your car to go to the other islands. So that's why they have great roads in the nature, and trust me, it's so good. It's you will experience very good adventures, and it's awesome. With one word, it's awesome. Trust me. Anyway, let's continue. So the history of Malta. Malta has a long and fascinating history with influences from Phoenicians, Greeks, Arabs, and Romans, and the other big empires. So that's why they have a rich culture and language. Called the language is called Maltese, and it's a so rich language because they have words from Arabs, so Arabic, Greek, and the other big empires languages. So they have a very rich culture. So that will be good for you when you go to Malta. Official languages are simple: Maltese and English. Because Maltese are their local language, and English is the global language in the world. So if you are a tourist, so don't worry, they will understand you, because they're both spoken throughout the country, and most of people knows English too. So let's talk about celebrations in Malta. Malta has a special carnival called Maltese Carnival, or Carnival of Malta. In every February, this colorful festival, they do this colorful festival, and it's a celebration of music, dance, and elaborate costumes. So look at these costumes. They are so big and so great. They are so beautiful. It's a real carnival. Look at it. For example, here's Michael Jackson, or there are other fictional or non-fictional characters are here too. It looks very great, right? So it's because it's their local carnival, and They do it for 500 years. So they celebrate religious festivals like Easter and Christmas too. They just don't celebrate the Carnival of Malta. It will be so weird. And these two and the other festivals are important in their country's calendar too. So they celebrate a lot of much. Let's talk about Maltese food. So let's first start with the dishes. As you can see, there are these two stews, octopus stew and rabbit stew. They make the rabbit stew from rabbit's meat, and it's I think it's not delicious. I'm gonna be honest, but it's a good. They like this. They really like these dishes, and I looked open sandwich. It looks very tasty. For example, these pea cakes, cheese and pea cakes, and these Maltese bean paste. As you can see, they use seafood because they're in an island, so they have a seafood culture. They have a very good seafood culture, and it's very good. If you like seafood, you won't regret to go out. You won't regret it. And let's look to the desserts now. So we have lampica pie, date cakes, bread pudding. It's so weird, but bread pudding. It looks good. It looks good, yes. They have their own Lenten cookies and they have their own Easter biscuits. Look at the food culture. They have their own Easter biscuits. Have you ever seen a country that they have their own Easter biscuits? Here is here is Malta. That's why Malta. That's why must you have to go to Malta. And the last of all, top 5 touristic places. First of all, we have St. John's Co-Cathedral, and then we have the island of Gozo. The island of Gozo, the second biggest island of Malta. So this place is an entire touristic place for me because it's a very good island and you can just walk around, you can just travel the entire island. It's not that big actually. It's a small country. That's why the island is small too. Anyway, the third one is the Tarxian temples. It has a very deep history and they are very old and that's why they are very important and valuable. Their value is so big. So the fourth one, Golden Bay. As you can see, they have much coasts like this, and that's why it's a good place. And it's a big it's very good for sea tourism in Malta, and trust me, you won't regret it here. You won't regret going here. And the last touristic place that I have put in here is the Popeye Village. I mean, you would want to go to this place because it's beautiful. It's great. I mean, look at this. Who won't like to go here? It will be very good. It will be very good. Yes. I would like to go here. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I hope you would like it. So see you at the next video.